Good morning po, ma'am. Ako po si Maribel Azurin, examine number 001. Narito po ako para kumuha ng oral and practical examination. Narito po ang aking exam journal. Ma'am, maaari ko na po bang ayusin ang kagamitan sa pagmamasahe?
Go ahead.
Ma'am, naayos ko na po yung kagamitan sa pagmamasahe. Maaari ko na po yung papasukin ang aking client.
Go ahead.
Ma'am, welcome po sa aming spa. Pasok po kayo. Upo muna, ma'am. Ako po pala si Maribel, ang iyong massage therapist. Maaari ko po malaman ng iyong pangalan, ganun ka, edad at saka address. 62 years old. At yes, pioneer ang Ma'am, maaari ko bitang puna ng vital sign. Una naman kita ng parang kita ng Ma'am, base po sa aking pagsusuri ng yung vital sign, normal naman po yung vital sign. Maaari na po kayong magsusik sa massage dito. The 5V6 stroke of massage effleurates came from the French word effleur. Two-stroke, other term is gliding. It is repeated. It is the unbroken gliding movement repeated following the contour of the body using palm, knuckle, fingertips, or forearm. Rationally, it is introduced to touch applying lubricant as is prepared a transition stroke. Variation: one-handed raking, two fingertips or five fingertips together or apart with pressure. Ironing, deep using palm, forearm, or fist. Circular, gliding on in the skin in circular motion. Two-handed heart shape, long deep stroke by moving both hands in a heart shape motion. Circular, one-handed or beside the other in circular motion. Alternate hand, it has two variations, raking, same as one-handed raking, but using two hands alternately. Circular, same as one-handed circular, but using two hands alternately. Nerve stroke, feather-like finger tracing. Fitrasad came from the French word fetter, means to knead, other term is kneading. A cycle rhythmic of lifting, squeezing, and releasing of tissue. Rationally, the hands is a C form while performing the stroke, and the focus is on lifting the tissue rather than just pincing it. Variation: one-handed, simple clamp squeeze. Two-handed, freeing hand. Fingers interlaced, palm squeezing upward. Ocean wave, hands gliding on skin and opposite direction with compression. Alternate hand, grabs and release alternately. pulling, pump or pump pressure, separating while moving forward. Skin rolling, skin, lifting skin, and superficial fascia, no downward force. Friction came from the Latin word fricare or frictio, meaning to rub, other term is rubbing. Compressing of tissues in several directions, sliding on hands, palm, knuckle, fingers, back and forth over skin or deeper tissue layers, usually dry or without oil. Rationally, it is often used to areas that have little or no blood supply to areas that lacks of muscle bulk. Variation, superficial warming, palm moving briskly on opposite direction, rolling, hold limb with open hands, back and forth from distal to proximal. Ringing, grasp firmly while twisting in opposite direction. Cross fiber, deep transverse friction, fingers movement perpendicular to muscle fibers with moderate to heavy pressure. Chucking, same direction to muscle tendon or ligamentous fibers, thumb or fingers move back and forth. Circular, small circular movements that glide superficial tissues over underlying tissues. Tapotment came from the French word tapoter, meaning to tap or drum on. Other term, percussion. Repetitive staccato striking movement of the hands simultaneously or alternately using the surface of the hands, fingertips, open palm, cup palm, closely closed fist. Rationally, it may be used directly to the skin or through drip while avoiding heavy stroke over the kidneys. Tapping, using fingertips, one or both hands at various speed. Punctuation, hard tapping. Pulsing, alternate, deep light. Raindrops, very light, very light fingertips, tap skin at different times. Pincement, skin is lifted by grasping quickly at the point of striking. Hacking, chop using the ulnar surface of one or both hands with fingers relaxed. Quacking, use three last fingers producing quacking sounds. Along the muscle is relaxation. Across the muscle is microcontraction. Cupping, cup palm, cup hands, loosen spleen congestion in chest cavity may induce cupping. Pounding, Loose piece beating with moderate strength. When applied, palm down is wrapping. Clapping. Palm striking skin with alternate stroke. Is not recommended for victim of abuse. Ma'am, maaari ko po itong gawin sa aking sarili dyan, ang stroke. Kasi po nakadapa yung client.
Go ahead.
If you lay farmer surface of the skin while striking back of the hands to diffuse force, move across surface. Vibration came from the Latin word vibrationem. Other term is shaking. Rapid shaking, quivering, trembling, rocking movement when applied fingertips or whole hand. Rationale. Performing mass vibration correctly needs coordination and practice. It is the most physically demanding massage stroke. Vibration. Fine fingertips trembling the skin fingers and wrist rigid gliding along. Jostling, rhythmic and vigorous shaking back and forth. Course, grasp at most proximal point and slide down distally. Rocking, push in catch motion. Ma'am, tapos na po ang pamamasahe. Mag-relax ka muna sa ito. Ma'am, mali na po kayong patagilid para alalayan ko tayong tumulong. Muna dito ma'am. Ma'am, may makatanungan po ako sa inyo. Kumusta po yung pakiramdam? Na-relax po ba kayo? Mayroon lang po akong advice sa inyo, ma'am. Uminom po kayo ng maraming tubig, kumain ng masustansyang pagkain, at iwasan yung uminom ng mga alcoholic drinks. Wala na po ba kayong concern, ma'am? Kung wala na po, maaari na po kitang alalayan palabas. Thank you. Ma'am, salamat po sa pagpunta niyo. Balik po kayo ulit. Thank you. Ma'am, natin ko na po yung client ko para palabas. Maaari ko na po bang lipitin ang mga kagamitan ko sa pagmamasahe? Ma'am, naligpit ko na po yung mga kagitan sa pagmamasahe. Maaari na po pa akong lumabas.
Okay.
Ma'am, thank you po sa pagkakataon na binigay niyo sa akin. Lalabas na po